I should have done this a long time ago. I think a lot of us have. I want to start by saying that collective efforts do work. And I'll look it up. I'll put sources too in my for different things, everything tagged in the description. But collective effort has an impact, and bit by bit it changes things. Sometimes not even bit by bit. Sometimes it has incredible impacts. So together we can truly make things different, change things. We have a say in in our world and in our lives. Well, yeah. So as everyone knows, it is no secret, though there are denialists out there, sadly. Um, as I hope it's clear enough. There's famine, um, boom, bombing, and massacres going on in Gaza. An ethnic cleansing project, a colonial project. So, as I'll leave in the description again, as I said, um, Netanyahu uses Jewish trauma, which there is, and uses it to manipulate its population and its military, especially. They don't let them process their trauma, and they basically control the narrative of their trauma. And well, it's basically about Zionism, how it works. I'll put it down there. Again, I want to make this very clear, so my thoughts are clear and no one like, yeah, just a little disclaimer. Um, Jewish people don't necessarily agree with what Netanyahu is doing. Like what? Regardless, there's people who agree. There's people who don't. I think like clearly, if I also leave below, but a majority is not on favor of damn brutalities and cruelties going on. Like they're being descended on. Children are being descended on. Like that's that's I don't know. There's a line that sometimes shouldn't be crossed. I think for all of our sakes, because and even well, I'll touch on it later. Basically, then also as this topic says, I have bullet points because I did a bit of a video before, but I wanted to do it better and more. Yeah, I have bullet points. Um, no one wants like does anyone want children to die from hunger, babies to die from hunger? Uh, people like children, mothers, and whole families being killed by chemical bombs. Does anyone want a harmless culture and people to be exterminated in a brutal and dehumanizing way? What does this say about our humanity? What will it say about our future? So yeah, as I want to make clear, we have a say in this. Our voices matter, and what we do matters. Again, I'll leave links below. Please, even if you don't believe in this, you're like, oh, I could never change my mind, just check it out. It doesn't hurt. Just look it up, and yeah, as I say, well, like when you go to the doctor and you say, I'm gonna get a different opinion, or yeah, and as I said before, this brutality without it being sanctioned and stopped it is, and without us doing anything about it, it is, or even just doing something about it, and no one, having millions of people ignoring it, it is very bad for our collective mental health. It is bad for our souls. Um, Tell me how allowing such, well, I'll stop saying such. Take a shot every time I say such. Um, Imagine um genocide being going on. Like people say, oh, if when the Nazis, when that happened, I would have done this. Kind of like now something very alike is going on. What are you gonna do? And whether you're lost or I hope this helps anyone to make their actions reflect themselves and reflect uh, reflect our humanity, I hope, and not just for our humanity. It has an impact to stop shit that is just not okay. Um, so as I said, I'll leave below. I'll leave on Jewish trauma, on the collective influence, and um, also maybe on Islamophobia and different things. And I hope it helps. Okay. You we got ways, and you know, have a little bit of faith, mayhaps. Thank you for listening. I'm out.